Power rarely announces itself. It hides behind wealth, secrecy, and influence. Jeffrey Epstein's story is not merely about a disgraced financier or the grotesque crimes he committed. It is about how an ordinary man from Coney Island, with no degree and no credentials, rose into the inner sanctums of billionaires, professors, royals, and spies. In the 1970s, Epstein was a math teacher at Dalton, charming the elite parents of New York's Upper East Side. Within 2 years, he became a partner at Bear Stearns without passing the basic broker's exam. The question of who lifted him remains unanswered. His early career suggests the making of a construct, an artificial persona built for access and manipulation. Epstein didn't trade stocks, he traded reputation. His power came from hosting the powerful. At his tables sat Nobel laureates, presidents, and tycoons. The illusion of intellect and exclusivity drew people in, while his partnership with billionaire Les Wexner sealed his credibility. Wexner handed Epstein power of attorney over his entire fortune, an extraordinary gesture that many believe was born of blackmail. With cash and cover secured, Epstein created a factory of leverage. In his Palm Beach mansion and on his private island, young girls were lured, exploited, and filmed. Each recording was potential currency, a tool to control and protect. His associate, Ghislaine Maxwell, orchestrated the logistics, yet not a single client was charged. The victims spoke of hidden cameras, secret rooms, and fear that followed them for decades. Despite overwhelming evidence, Epstein received a lenient plea deal in 2008. Federal prosecutors claimed they were told he belonged to intelligence. That single phrase implies a network far larger than one man's depravity, a web-spanning U.S., Israeli, and possibly British intelligence circles. Journalists who probed too deeply faced intimidation. Banks ignored their own red flags. Each institution that could have stopped him instead extended his leash. Epstein's 2019 death in federal custody was supposed to close the case, yet it only deepened suspicion. Cameras failed. Guards slept. The autopsy conflicted with official reports. While the world debated suicide or murder, the true question went unasked. Who controls the missing tapes? Those recordings, removed by the FBI weeks before his death, were labeled with names and dates. None were presented in court. Two theories endure. One sees Epstein as an intelligence asset, collecting compromat on global elites. The other views him as a private blackmailer, selling secrets to the highest bidder. Either way, his power lay in what he knew, and in who allowed him to know it. He moved across borders and institutions with immunity that no ordinary man could command. Epstein is dead, but the system that enabled him lives. The drives taken from his homes, the unexamined flight logs, the silent witnesses, all hold the truth. Until they are made public, every powerful name tied to his world remains compromised. This is not a story of one predator's downfall. It is the anatomy of a network that trades in secrets and silence. Until the architects of that system are exposed, another Epstein is only a matter of time.